before you're asked to do it, and you'll get laid probably twice a week. It's that simple. It's that simple. Honest to God.
It really is.
I mean, the best answer. You have to say yes to whatever you say.
Yes, you know what? Don't fucking disagree with her.
Right.
And look, you think I'm a little bit kidding? I'm not. You just fucking don't poke the bear. Just grin and bear it, and just deal with it. Deal with the craziness.
If you do what you have to
and let's not forget, you gotta say you're sorry, even if you don't know what you're saying before.
But never ask you to do it again, too.
And I'm not. I'm not even advocating for, the thing of it is, the last thing I want to do is come down on the women. But this is very anecdotally. This is just my life experience, my experience with my friends. I hear I'm too tired to have sex at the end of the day. Like, I've done this, and I've wiped shitty butts, and I've done the dishes and the laundry and made the beds. Plus, I work, and I just don't have the time anymore. And what happens is, like I said, she prioritizes the kids. The intimacy tends to fall to the wayside. Well, cool. That is how men connect. Like, if you want your man connected, you better be keeping him sexually satisfied. If you're not, then
find it somewhere else.
Exactly. He goes and starts to focus on the career, and then she feels like, I'm being abandoned. He's not there for me emotionally. Well, you weren't there for him physically either. Like, it's a vicious cycle.
I've explicitly told her that before. Been married 10 years. Wonderful wife. But there's been times in my marriage I said, if this doesn't happen, I will go find it from. I will go find this from somebody. And I'm not God's gift to women, but I work in an industry that's not hard to go find. You have to seek it, but it's not difficult when you find it. I will go find it if I have to. And I think it was a kid, and I'm a big, strong Christian man. Because I'm not strong enough not to go find it. I'm not mentally strong enough to say no.
Well, and in the day and age of social media, it's really easy for anybody to find it anywhere. Like, do you know how many people you have sliding in your DMs all the friggin' time? Like, people have all of these doors wide ass open to be approached. Whether you want to be approached or you don't want to be approached, that it's really very indiscriminate. And don't even get me started on that bandwagon. But sorry, I think I'm just word vomiting.
Well, generally speaking, you're right. It's just like, man, I can't. I'm 50. I'm too old to fucking fight anymore. We fight, but it's like I don't ever go to bed mad. Just don't ever go to bed. I mean, point is, no, really, just like I just don't have fucking time. About once a year I do, maybe twice a year. I have time to really get into a 4-day, I don't want to talk to you argument, but I'm just too tired, I'm too old. I mean, I've got a 2-year-old, 14-year-old, and a 19-year-old. There's always chaos. And I'm not the easiest person to be married to. But like I tell her, I'm not the dumbass that married me.
This is really funny, and this may not help anybody. It may help somebody. I read 2 books a few years ago, and I swear, whenever I want to, improve something in my life, I refer back to these books. And it's so crazy how I can break a bad habit that I want, whether it has to do with me or a family member or whatever else. But I just follow the instructions. There are 2 books. They're very similar, but they have different layouts, and they cover different things in the same way, if that makes any sense. It's called Atomic Habits, and the other one is Tiny Habits. And I think if you're a guy, right, you just have to be smarter than your woman stupid. That's something that I like to say to everybody. Just be smarter. Just be smarter than they're stupid. Because listen, we get emotional and we get overwhelmed. And I'm not saying it's an excuse. I'm just saying this as an objective, an observing woman. We don't understand ourselves a lot of the time because of the emotion. Hormonally, these hormones will hit us And we're like feeling this dread or this anxiety or this despair even before, like there might not be any change. And then we realize, oh my gosh, it's time. It's that time of month. It's a period. But even when you're aware and you know that you're in that realm or in that thing, like you don't know how to fix it, right? You can try to balance, you could do supplements, you could do methylation, and that's all fun and that might help, right? And exercise and all that stuff, and I would encourage all of that, right? But a lot of the times you don't. It's just what it is. And then you're gonna have to go through menopause, you're gonna have to go through a lot of stuff. So back to the point, atomic habits and tiny habits. Be smarter than her stupid. If like you guys have kids, go through these habits and find they're very specific. It says make the bad habits harder to get to, make the things that you want to change easier, just make them very salient, very easy to access. And so you just like, you got to think and you got to work around stuff. So if it's like dinner time, make it a point to, okay, clean up dinner, help get the kids on the night that you're wanting, right? Get the kids ready for bed. Don't ask, don't wait, just do it. Get everything all cleaned up. The bed, make sure, I know this is funny, but I know that this is for a lot of women. It's stressful when the bed isn't made nice. It's just like, you just make sure the bed's like, just reset a little bit, get the pillows ready.
Okay. We're gonna mess it up at the end of the night. The next
No, you're not. I'm telling you, you're not. It's just gonna be. You just have to follow. You have to do your checklist, but it's gonna be specific to you. Go through the atomic habits and tiny habits, and because it might be something different. It might be a different time. It might be like a morning thing where you're gonna have to like connect with her in the morning really early. Wake up, make sure that you like make her a cup of coffee or make her smoothie or do something that's gonna women, because also the hormones, because they work against us, they also work for us. You could turn, I'm telling you, you could turn a monster into a little baby that's jumping the D in a second. Like if you just do the right thing, like you gotta press those right buttons. So you just make us, and we're nurturers and we're lovers. So you show us that cute little thing that, oh my gosh, that's so romantic. He made me a cup of coffee. He made me my favorite. He made me my lunch. Oh my gosh. He brought me a little flower. He made me a little note. He did a little emotional check-in. Whatever they might be, but you gotta know your woman and I'm telling you, read these books. If they're like little micro, like flirty micro moments or a scheduled touch point, like every week you like set aside a certain amount of time just for like the two of you, do whatever it might be. No phones, make it really central, but you got to know her, you know what I'm saying? That's it.
I ask my wife every morning, literally almost every morning, this is something taped, is it? No. I go, sweetheart, you want my dick for breakfast?
See, like maybe if you're not getting it, just hear me out. Just hear me out.
I say that.
If you're not getting it, that might not though be the thing. That might not be her thing. That might be your thing, but that's not turning a thing.
I know. I do it. And she knows that's just my personality. She just continues to sleep. She's not yet one said yes, by the way, but one day she will. But she just
see the thing, you don't want her, Matt, you don't want her to like roll her eyes like oh my god, or laugh. You don't want it to be funny. You want her to be like, oh my god, like yes, come over here.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah, I get it. That's my personality. She gets it. That's what I mean.
But yeah, there is no one size fits all for relationships. You figure each other out. Like 30 years was not enough. I still didn't have everything figured out with him, but we sure learned a lot along the way. And I think more than anything, like being able to communicate with each other, just kind of knowing who you are. It's like you said, Matt, it's not my thing, and she knows it's not my thing. And my husband was the same way. Like he very rarely had like a quote unquote romantic bone in his body, but it was in all of the little tiny things that he did that just got me going. Like I would wake up and he'd leave Post-it notes on the mirror for me. Or he'd just send me a random text during the day and just say, thinking about you, or whatever. They were never like these. I mean, he did occasionally come up with some pretty good grand gestures, but for the most part, for the duration of our marriage, it was all the little things. Like, honestly, that was my biggest regret after he was gone was...
Well, that's right. You lost your husband.
yeah, I looked back and I thought to myself, I didn't do enough of the little things. You know, a day never went by where I didn't know that he loved me. And like, if you're going to have a regret about something, like that was my biggest regret, that it was included in my eulogy. I didn't do enough of the little things. He loved hard in all of the ways that mattered. And they weren't magnanimous. You know?
How many years ago did you lose your husband?
It's been 4 years.
I produced a show in Nashville. He's a big songwriter in Nashville. A show, it's funny. It's about mental health, but with the focus of grief.
Mm-hmm.
Brad, the host, he wrote a big country music band. He's written a bunch of number ones. Wrote Red Solo Cup for Toby Keith, and knows everybody in town. And we've had guests from Sheryl Crow to a bunch of people, some no-name people. It was a good show. Good. I'll put it in text. This is about grief, and Brad lost his son 5 years ago to fentanyl. So we've hosted big songwriters that lost spouses, lost spouse, to wives or husbands lost spouses.
Yep.
And it's fascinating to hear these men and women. About a fourth of these guests are real intense grief episodes, and it's amazing to listen to these people how strong they are. Just a few years or even decades of how strong they are when it comes to the grief aspect of things, especially losing a child. And it's just like, man, they're strong people, and it's just fascinating. It's therapeutic. I'll post it in the chat.
Yeah, do, because it's, unfortunately, and this is not me whining. This is not a sympathy ploy. Because you know what, for the most part, I've led a very charmed life. I had an idealistic childhood, wonderful parents who are still living. But grief is not something that my family's been spared from. My sister lost her husband and both of her children in a car accident 20 years ago. And, her baby, her little girl was only 8 months old. Her little boy was 3. And, that was like a really, really pivotal moment in our family. And a lot of what we went through with her, I think prepared me for what we were going to go through with my husband. I learned a lot of what not to do. And
how to manage it, how not to manage it.
Right.
The wrong way.
Right. And I don't know. I don't really believe in that comparing grief stories game. Because everybody's.
You can't. There's no.
Yeah.
There's no.
Everybody's story is. Yeah, it's different. Everybody's story is different, and tragedy is tragedy. It doesn't matter the magnitude of the loss. Like, it impacts people very, very differently. So I think it's a very dangerous game to play. Well, I suffered this, and I suffered that, But my sister, she went on to have an amazing testimony. She went on to help families that lost children.
Do me a favor, please. And I really did. I posted that in the chat.
Mm-hmm.
And we have if she's real proactive in the grief community, something like that, man. Again, even though we've had a Sheryl Crow, and we've had these huge songwriters and actors, it's someone like that in the grief community, and has a story, and reach out to that, and I'll put my email address. I don't know. We've flown that girl that abducted in plain sight. She was abducted twice as a teenager. It was a big Netflix show. We flew her in from Utah. We've had a long list of people. Some people you've never heard
dark
of.
Humor,
Some people you
and
have
her,
heard.
I call it cerebral humor.
It's just
And
a wonderful show, and we produce it in Nashville. And if she's taken her grief story and turned it into, and I hate to, just for the lack of people haven't experienced this type of grief. I've been around it, so I've heard these men and women talk about children and whatnot. People to find somebody that really looks at finding the good in grief and finding the good in it are amazing people.
Yeah.
Fucking amazing people.
For sure. For sure.
And I'd love to have someone like that who's lost a family.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Yep.
I could not. I'm checking. Like I told my wife, if something happens to my 2-year-old, I'm checking out. I'm sorry, nothing's going to stop me. Nope, can't do it. So to think that I have that terrible attitude, even with seeing some of these people who a child was murdered, his child is a big songwriter, a bunch of big songs, y'all know, got him Casey Beathard. His child was murdered in downtown Nashville with a knife. Stepped in the middle of a fight to break it up. And anyways, make long story short, 6 months later at his trial, he found guilty. He just said, he told his kid, this person who murdered his son, I hope you get to know Jesus because you and my son will be best friends one day. When you find,
Right.
if you make it to heaven, per se. To say that to someone that murdered your child, it's pretty damn powerful.
Yeah, my sister actually, there was a trial for the man that hit them. He was not under the influence or anything. It was honestly a tragic accident. He was speeding and he ran a red light when he T-boned them. And repeatedly throughout the course of the 2 years before his trial, the district attorney tried to get my sister to coordinate and work with the victim impact group to provide like a victim impact statement at his trial and whatnot. He was charged with 3 counts of vehicular homicide, and my sister had declined to give a statement. She had tried pervasively through that 2 years to get people to. She had purchased a Bible for him. She had heard throughout town that he'd had a hard time, coping mentally with the accident and what had happened, and she'd tried many times to get people to provide a Bible to him, where she had written just a short little note inside the Bible, and nobody would pass it along for her. So she went to the trial, and towards the very end of it, her husband's parents, who did not really engage with them a whole lot, there wasn't like a great relationship there, they had provided a really powerful victim impact statement to the court, and they were pushing for maximum sentencing. And my sister tapped on the DA's shoulder and asked if she could go ahead and give a statement in the courtroom. The judge was honestly getting ready to throw the book at this guy, and the district attorney agreed. And so she was finally able to get up and walk over there and hand him the Bible that she had purchased for him almost 2 years earlier. And she got up on the stand and she basically told the court that there was nothing that they were going to do punitively to change the reality that this person woke up to every day. And she wanted to let him know that ultimately she knew that God was in charge of their destinies, that their days had been numbered from their birth, and that it was a tragic accident, and that she didn't hold him responsible. And the judge asked her, what would you recommend? And my sister said, well, he was speeding, and I mean, there was some recklessness in that, and so my sister made some recommendations because the city had dedicated a park to her children, and she recommended like community time, helping with the upkeep of the park, suspended license, and the judge ended up granting everything that my sister suggested because of her testimony. And I don't know. That's pretty impactful.
Grace is a powerful thing.
It is.
But yeah, I just put my email and the shows, the use of the YouTube thing, and feel free. Share my contact information with her.
I will.
Yeah, we love. They're Brad and Michelle are both heavily involved in them. He hosts 20 dads every first Wednesday of the month that lost children, of which half are drugs, of which all of those are to fentanyl. The other half are generally accidents. And then they also are part of 2 nonprofits, a bunch of mothers. They'll just send cards to people that have experienced something like this. And the dad's group is the same thing. So it's pretty, really impactful.
Yeah, well, I will. I will definitely pass along the information, and I just subscribed to the podcast.
Oh, there you go. We're about to release season. We have Amy Grant. You know who Amy Grant is? The big Christian artist back.
I do.
She's going to be our first guest. I mean, she's a badass. I mean, she's such a badass. Cheryl Crow was bad. I mean, Cheryl Crow and Amy Grant both talked about their faith, but most, their mental health.
Yeah.
Politics aside, Cheryl Crow was a badass. God, she was fucking great. But I bit my tongue when afterwards, we hung around for a few hours, shoot the shit, me, her, and Brad and Michelle. I bit my tongue when she went to her political spill.
Yeah, Sheryl Crow, I Will Remember You was sung at a lot of our dedications.
She had some interesting things. She was her career began with Michael Jackson. She was Michael Jackson's backup singer back in the 80s. And she mentioned some, it was just, later in life, in her 90s, she put two and two together. Let's just put that away.
Yeah. Hey, Derisive.
Hey, how are you, Serendipity?
I'm good. How are you?
Pretty good. Just trying to have a chill day. My work week was pretty brutal, and I woke up with a headache, but it's relenting now, and I'm just gonna take it easy. How about yourself?
Doing pretty good. It's Saturday, so I'm happy.
Yes.
I like those weekends. You should join In the Muff, Derisive.
I just did. I just clicked the button to do it.
Good deal.
I'll leave you. Go ahead.
No, go ahead, Matt.
I was going to go with this before I run. There's one guest coming up. He'll be about the end of September. And he backed over his son. He shows up at baseball, batting cage. Son gets out of the truck, somehow backs over. Wife accuses him of doing it. And they went on social. If you Aaron Solomon, if you Google this guy's name and you start chasing the rabbit, like, this guy's a fucking asshole. He killed his son, all this stuff. And Aaron's like, so he spoke out for the first time about it. Just, April, when we taped this episode. Well, 2 weeks later, the ex-wife gets arrested for hiring a hitman to try to kill him.
What?
Which is the follow-up. Now, it's obviously this could be the follow-up because we brought him back. Oh, yeah, crazy. See, back to women, y'all can be crazy.
I know. Women are the craziest.
All right, y'all have...
We got those hormones.
I know, right? Yeah. Well, you do share my information.
I will.
So there you go. All right, I'll talk to y'all later.
All right.
Bye.
Bye. Hired a hitman. Yeah. Good luck, Derisive, trying to find some chill rooms on Clubhouse today.
Yeah, I just, I've been saying that I realize now that Clubhouse is sort of like a casino in the sense that once you start, because, I've taken a number of long breaks from Clubhouse. The last one was 7 months where I didn't have the app installed at all, and then I came back and started doing some rooms, and it's like a casino in the sense that once you start playing a little bit, you really want to keep playing a lot, and you also, 84% of the time are going to lose while doing it.
Yes.
And so, right now, I was just like, any room where they're not yelling at each other is A-okay for me. I don't care what they're talking about.
Right. Yeah. It's kind of hard to get away from. I mean, it's... People are crazy.
Yeah, but I think today they're actually going to solve what's going on in Israel and Palestine. They're really close.
Yeah. You think so?
Yeah, just, it's like the last 45-minute stretch on Clubhouse, and then they'll have come to a meeting of the minds on that issue.
Yeah. Now, if we could only get all the personal drama to resolve itself.
Yeah. Yeah. Have you seen Ewan lately?
Yeah. He was in here a little while ago.
He's back into his top tier trolling game. So
Yes, he is. Yes, he is. He doesn't disappoint. BB was in here earlier. They were both in here at the same time. It was like,
okay.
I'm uncomfortable. You know, I get uncomfortable with those things. But, yeah. What you gonna do? Well, I guess I'll head out into the halls and see what's happening and popping out there. But it's been a good room, y'all. Thanks for showing up.
Okay, nice to hear from you.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry we're not like the typical Roger rooms with all the excitement, but
no.
You know, it is what it is until he returns.
Is he gone?
He is. He's deactivated right now. He's wrapping up vacation, and there's been some stuff going on the app, so we're just holding down the fort with our little, boring real life topics.
Is this his room?
It is. This is his house, yeah.
Oh.
Yes. Okay. This is his house.
Bite my tongue then. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Bye, darling.
Bye, hun. I'll talk to you later. Y'all be good. Just be safe out there on the clubhouse streets.
Are you leaving?
I am.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna go see what else is out there.
Take care. Stay safe.
Absolutely. It was great meeting you, Maddox. I hope you come around and join all the rooms. We love having you here.
Thank you. And likewise, too. Like, for me, it's been amazing. Like, meeting you guys, hearing y'all, talking to y'all, texting y'all. It's been phenomenal. But catch up soon, yeah?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm sure we'll have more rooms later.
Cool. I'm probably going to be there for it later, even, yeah? But
all right.
I joined the group, so I'm going to get a notification if there's any rooms.
You will. Yep.
So,
yep.
Until then.
Perfect.
Sayonara.
Bye, y'all.
Ciao for now.
I don't know why you're coming back. You're the one that is saying you want to hold somebody's mental health.
And then, I need to tell you what you think.
That I have to, basically, he was saying it was trust the process. It's a process, and it's one that I just have to take. I think I have to remove my hands off of it and just trust the process.
That's good. But he gives
respected by my men. This is look at this here. So go ahead and repeat that. So black men don't like black women because what?
This is just what I've heard, like listening to black men on social media talk about black women. There's even a video of a black man going around with a blower blowing off black women's weaves.
White women don't like white men.
I'm just saying, I know that black men criticize black women for their masculinity. Is that not true? That they're like black women are too masculine.
Certified lover boy, certified pedophiles.
No, I don't think white women really wear wigs.
They actually do. They wear clips. They wear wigs.
I've never known a white girl in my life to wear a wig. I mean, I'm sure
maybe
some of them
maybe
do.
you're from Broke Nation. A lot of white girls wear
that
wigs.
I went to school with did not wear wigs. I've never seen a white woman.
Where'd you go to school?
But black women, about 95 to 99% of them wear wigs. Is this what you want me to just be playing music? Like, what's this dude doing?
He said you ain't like that.
what I'm asking you, you're not answering my question. Do you want me to play music?
No, I want your ass to move to the good bit. The fuck is going on here?
And they ain't gotta be registered. It takes them nigga who watch. I mean, you know you niggas like another line.
Do you think that Clubhouse is like where mentally ill people go?
What did you say?
Do you think Clubhouse is like a place for the mentally ill now?
Yeah, I'm starting to
That's
believe
funny
that.
you would say that, Jess. We were just talking about this morning. I invited my friend Mary on the app, and she's just sitting in the booth, and she's like, "Bro, the Clubhouse seems like it's full of people that need help."
Yeah, this is really like a lot of these people need help, bro.
Yes, and this is a place where they come, all their demons and dysfunctions, they can come here and be anonymous with it and just let it all go. You know what I mean? I mean, he's clearly a racist. And he just came in here and he shut right on. He just immediately called me a nigga.
Who, that MC person? That person that Patty was just talking?
Yeah, he came in and he said, hey, so what's up, nigga? I'm like, what? Really? He said that black men gave him the permission because it's a term of endearment. I had to go on. I'm going to go on mute when this started happening because I might lose my fucking shit. But yeah, he said, yeah, term of endearment.
This one I be saying, y'all, violence works sometimes. These niggas have not been smacked. I mean, like with the whole hand, like, you know, when you take a smack like up in the air and bring it down, like pow, shut your ass up.
Use the back of the hand too, so they can shut up.
The fuck wrong with you? The fuck you mean, nigga? That never happened. The white boys that I've been around, they got popped, so they already know. You know, they be they done got the fire slapped out of them, so they good in there.
Okay, let me look up some stuff. Come on, Belle.
Think about it. He could have pulled up on some cool shit and took that shit. He pulled up on some lame shit.
There's no organization, and we're afraid to do it.
Yeah, but one thing that's not going to happen in my family with all these men, that's why I just say, you come on Clubhouse and get your shit off for real, though. But all these men in my family, and that ever happened in real life, that's what I'm saying. I don't mind going to jail. I need to see my ass anymore. I don't mind going to jail. I've never happened with my niggas that I've never met. But the thing about it, if he would have said that in front of my boys or the men in my family, they would have completely knocked the fucking taste out of his mouth, calling me a nigga. That would have just that mom and stepson started tradition.
Yeah, you ain't gotta worry about him, but he can't do no crime. Like, if he get locked up, cause white people kind of run the world a little bit. So if he get locked up, we gonna make it 10 times harder for him in prison. So he can't do that to you, cause he know he ain't gonna be eating no food.
I'm literally trying to work here.
Taking all his phone calls, taking everything from him. So he only can do this shit on like an app. I can do this shit on the app, in prison, in the street. He only limited, you know what I'm saying? So he know that. I ain't gotta do nothing to him. If he get locked up in Texas, they gonna take everything from that boy. Soon as he get on dope, the Mexicans even gonna be on his ass, cause the Mexicans don't fuck with him. We gonna be putting dibs on him like, we got this one. So we get the first one because we black. And then the Mexicans, they gonna get the second white person. And it's back to us. You know, we passing them. Even the hardest white dude you ever seen gonna get fucked up. We gonna make it hard.
Yeah, I remember used to play Superman? Y'all don't remember him?
Talking about the guy who's now going to be part of us.
Are you talking about the?
Yeah, he's gonna be an ICE agent.
Yeah.
That's disgusting.
He already started. He was talking about some arrest that he made the other day. There's a video, a clip out there of it already.
If I'm a Mexican, Dean can't run up on me. I'm whooping him. I'm gonna make my name that day. I might go to jail, but I'm whooping Dean Kane ass. And I'm record this because I'm finna fuck this nigga. You're not Superman, bitch. I'm not
racist, bro. I'm gonna give you the facts, bro. Like, you ain't finna run that shit over here on me, bro. I'm keeping that shit cool. You trying to disrespect women. First off, that's already a no-go. And then that's kind of disrespecting me, because I'm here. Like, nigga, cut that shit out, cracker. Like, I ain't even trying to call you no cracker, but you playing the wrong game. Like, ain't nobody trying to do that lame shit. We heard that shit too many times. Like, cut it out.
That's the work must be slow if you gotta sign up to be an ICE agent. It's gonna be going, too good. He couldn't do no episodes of SVU or nothing.
Work is slow, you need to. Hollywood ain't looking for you. No, nothing. Not even a Geico commercial. There's something I can tip out there besides go and arrest people. But I think he's and deep down, he's just showing you who he is. He wants to go out there and try to be tough and get rid of some immigrants at the same time and make a name for himself on the MAGA set. So.
I found a lady last night. She was doing profiles on pretty much everybody in the cabinet, and she did hit a profile on Stephen Miller. Have y'all ever seen his wife?
Yes, I thought she was having an affair with Elon. They accused her of having an affair with Elon Musk.
Yo, they said the wife is terrible. They was giving they was I forget what school she went to, but they was she's a psychopath. She is a really, really mean, hateful person. And they was that he. I mean, yeah, but they said that the reason why they think that he's like that is because his first girlfriend was a Mexican girl from a border town. And everybody hated. They said they used to use him for liquor runs because he was already balding and he looked old already. So nobody, so they just used him. Nobody really wanted to date him and shit. And they was that this one girl, this Mexican girl, they said she was a real pretty girl. She dated him, but I guess they were saying she felt sorry for him. That's kind of why she dated him. And then, I guess the more she learned about him, she was just she couldn't deal with him either. So she ended up ghosting him. And they say that they think that's part of the reason why he has, this big heart on for, getting Latinos out of here and stuff. And then he got with her. But the reason why I brought that up was because she doesn't look white. She looks she's really dark. And has dark hair, very swarthy. So I think he likes Hispanic women. That's what I got from that. And so in turn, that's why he has such a vengeance against them.
So no one has an excuse. In the case of the leaked emails with all that hot. In an anarchy style situation.
Yeah, they was saying the wife is really hateful. Everybody that went to school with her, they was giving the accounts of her, and they was just she's really, really looks like a terrible person. He is too, but she's worse, supposedly.
When this little sprinter was
and they both Jewish. which I didn't know.
Couple tickets.
Oh, and then he did one on Mark Rubio. Did y'all know that Mark Rubio stepbrother used to be like a Miami drug lord? And he was staying with Marco Rubio when the feds caught him and they kicked down his door. And then he sent a special letter to the government to get him a state license. All these, like everybody's corrupt, but these motherfuckers.
You guys discuss the fact that Abrigo Garcia was let out for like home arrest. You talked about that?
Not this morning, but we talked about it yesterday. You know what, y'all, he needs to get his passport. Did they give him back his passport? He needs to go. Wait, hold on, dude. I don't know if smacking out, but Abrego needs to move. If they gave him back his passport, he needs to go to Canada because they are not going to let him live. So,
no, they're threatening to deport him in 3 days to some other country. I don't remember which one I read this morning.
So he can't go to Canada?
Yeah,
I have no idea.
America does this, how there's always a
And then they can't touch him. I'm just saying he needs to leave.
Yeah.
Because they're going to try to deport him ASAP is what the reports keep saying.
But if he's on home arrest, then he's walking around with a thing around his ankle. I don't think he's going to be able to pack bags. And
He's on house arrest. Oh, okay, I'm sorry. You're right, okay.
And so they're threatening now to deport him in 3 days to some other horrible place. I have to go back.
Sorry, y'all. I was talking to somebody.
Good morning, you guys.
Good morning. So y'all tracking what's going on with Garcia?
Yeah, they want him to go to Uganda on Monday.
So they said if he plead guilty,
I'm sorry,
they'll send him to Costa Rica.
Right, Uganda.
Yeah, he had the offer to go to Costa Rica, and now they're like, Uganda?
Yeah, because he won't plead guilty.
Costa Rica.
Right.
Oh, so Uganda's a punishment.
Yep, it is.
Oh, my God.
I'll sue the shit out of the United States.
So what would you guys do? Would you guys go ahead and plead guilty and go to Costa Rica and be about your life? Or would you just keep fighting this?
I will go right to Costa Rica. Please leave me alone. You and y'all crazy ass white people. I will go to Costa Rica. Just leave me alone.
I don't even know though if that's an option still. I think that might be off the table.
Just give me some money and let me go to Costa Rica because y'all hoes crazy. And I'll try to come back in 4 years when we get somebody else.
I'm in Costa Rica right now, man.
I would take the Costa Rica deal. Can he take his family with him to Uganda? Or is this just him being deported into some unknown hellhole prison?
My take is that it's probably another hellhole prison. I don't think they're giving him any choices. I think they let him go home for a couple of days before they're going to be on him again. That'd be fantastic if he could just get the hell out of here. I'm not sure how he would do it.
I don't know how you gonna do that, but I don't care about that shit. Do you care about that shit?
It's just interesting to track in case something happens, so we know how to move. I mean,
why don't you care?
I mean, mean, that's what he doing, ain't it? Ain't what I'm doing.
You mean what
So
you're saying is that you don't care?
As long as he's safe and in good hands and believing in what he need to believe in, I'm cool with it. I think he doing it right. You heard me?
Well, I heard you, and it's interesting that he says that because this is where our country is going to.
Right.
There's individualism. I don't care about what happens to you. It's all about me, and fuck it. I think this is where we're going. I mean, I get what he's saying, but I also feel that we have to be cognizant of what's going on around us and who's not being given their rights or whatever. Because it was him, and now it's us. Because I was saying the same thing, like when we were talking, and now look what's happening. It's a concerted effort to erase Black history, and now I'm in the spotlight. Now it's me. So I don't know, bro. I get what you're saying, and I appreciate those words, but we need to be hyper focused on what's happening in our country so we know how to move in it, right? You agree?
Hey, I was looking up y'all room, and there was somebody else trying to steal y'all name. Like, I tried to find, publicly correct, and it was somebody else with the same name trying to steal y'all swag.
Politically, not publicly, is politically correct.
Yeah, politically correct. Okay. I mean, I'm not, trying not to learn. I can learn from you. You smart and stuff like that. I mean, like, it's sometimes, like, when you not in, like, the nurse room, you might not know what adversary is. You might not know certain words that you be in the room, so it's cool. But, like, I don't be in, like, the government, like, White House and stuff, so I might not look up them words. I might look up a different word. I can tell you about modest. You know what modest mean?
Yes, sir, I do.
So it's
yes.
Like,
are you modest? Are you modest?
Yeah, that's my favorite. That's my favorite word.
Oh wow.
What's your favorite word? Politically?
Empathy. Empathy is my favorite word.
Okay, so like, what that mean?
That means that I care about others and I'm selfless and I give more than I take. So I'm empathetic. If something happens to you, I'm in care of you. I'm in concern for you. I want to help you. You know what I mean? That's empathetic.
Okay. I think you broke the word down pretty good. That's good. I believe you.
How old are you? You sound like my son.
Say what?
Are you in your 20s? Are you in your 20s? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. That's interesting.
I'm in my higher 20s. I'm not in my lower 20s. I'm 27.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I be chilling.
Your age group these days are always chilling.
I mean, I don't worry about another man, so I just know about what I'm doing. So we might be both the same age, but I'm doing something else and he's doing something else. I don't know what he's doing.
Who's he?
You know.
Who's he?
Whoever you say my age group, you put me in a group. So I mean, I'm thinking
no. I'm just okay. Yeah, I don't know.
That's what I tell women when they be talking to me on the phone. Like, they be talking about some men is so mean and doing this. I be like, don't tell me about no man. Like, I don't got nothing to do with that. You know. Like, don't be telling me about no other dudes. I don't know nothing about that. I'm not your best friend. I'm not your gay best friend. Like, don't do that. I'm not gay. So,
you know.
Put me in that situation.
Oh my God, I wish I was 20 in 2025 because this is hilarious. I mean, y'all a new breed. I swear to God, I wish I could go back and just be 20 in 2025 because y'all.
You was already 20, so you already know stuff. What you saying?
Nah, see, when I was 20, I wasn't speaking on how you guys speak. I mean, y'all on some new shit. Really, it's I don't know.
they gonna be on some whack shit because they be on the phone all the time. They don't be in the streets. See, when I was like younger, I was always outside and the street lights come on and stuff. But these kids, they be on the phone. Or either they just be shooting guns. So it's gonna be the middle. You ain't seeing the middle of it, like the in between, like Garden of Eden. You know, where the devil be and where the angel be, and meet up. You ain't gonna be in the middle. So you don't know what it's like. Let me shut up.
Yeah, there's a lot I don't know, and I'm glad I have you guys, you young
But
people,
like,
to educate me.
You said what?
I said, it's a lot that I said it's a lot that I don't know, and I'm glad I got you younger people to educate me. You know.
Nah, you just taught me some shit about intimacy or something like that. And you said you care and stuff like that. You like an adversary, like in the hospital. Like you know.
No, you mean an advocate? Because adversary means that I'm against you. I'm an adversary. But you mean advocate? I'm an advocate.
Come on, AEOCACY. Like, what you saying? The nurse taught me what that word means. Like, I don't know what you're saying.
It's advocate, like A would be advocate.
Yeah, that's not far from adversary. If you're an advocate and you're an adversary, that's not like too far from the same word.
Yeah, it is, babe. Go look those two words up. And they're totally different.
I'm not nobody, babe. Don't do that.
I'm sorry, that's just a habit. Nobody's trying to baby you. That's just a habit.
Cool. I ain't tripping.
Where did everybody go?
Like, sometimes stuff gets silent. People can't handle the silence. That's what I remember.
I have attention deficit disorder, so.
Yeah, I could talk, but I'm trying to work on controlling my.
You gonna sit down? Okay, right.
I'm practicing on that.
I ain't knocking the hustle, bro. Cause they can't knock the hustle. They can't knock the hustle.
I was too far away from my phone. I was grateful. That's one of my favorite words. Gratitude.
You say gratitude your favorite word?
It's one of them. I got a lot of them.
What that mean, gratitude?
It means that I appreciate what I have. I appreciate the blessings I've been given. It means, so the root word, great. You break it down.
Nice space.
Yeah. Words are really important.
Trying to knock you down for what you saying. Like, it's cool. Like.
No, words are really important. Well, we have someone in this room that's a wordsmith. Yeah, you should come back one day when she's in here, because she's really good at breaking words down.
Who you talking about?
We have someone that comes in this room who's a wordsmith, and she's really good. She's a linguist. Do you know what that is?
Before I talk about that, I asked you a question like who that is. Did you say somebody's name?
I don't need to say their name. They're not here. I don't like talking about people's names when they're not here.
You're not saying nothing bad though. You just saying like they smart. Like,
I know, but it's not necessary. But it's not necessary to name them.
And they here, how I'm gonna know who they is?
Well, when you come back, she has a real doctor by her name.
Okay, that's fine. I ain't tripping.
Yeah. So, and she's really good with words. I'm just letting you know. She's really good if you want to learn.
Yeah, I know somebody that help you out and do all that, but I ain't gonna tell you their name because they.
Where do you live? Are you in the south or the west or the east? Where are you located? You don't have to tell your exact location, but are you the south? Are you the east? Are you the northwest? Where do you live?
Is you trying to see if I'm finna lie to you or something? Because I got it in my bio.
Oh, I didn't even get it. I'm driving, so I didn't get a chance to click on your bio.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna tell you. Don't look at it because you driving. I'm in Birmingham, but like I'm in Birmingham, but I'm one out of one. You're not gonna find nobody in Birmingham that's moving like this. So you would be fooled by the images. You would think everybody the same, but they not. You would think every man the same, but they not.
I'm just intrigued by you, Birmingham and Mississippi and Tennessee.
Don't be intrigued by Memphis. Because in Memphis, I've been to Memphis. I'm from Birmingham. I've been to Memphis, and it's not what you think. The day one when you show up is not gonna be what you think. So don't go there. I'm a handsome dude, so I'll tell you, that's, they got a, HIV stuff going on and stuff, don't go there. You might start liking somebody out there, and then they ass will be on some other shit. I'm just helping you out, just chill. Be on Clubhouse, relax, cool. At least you ain't out there getting caught up in no dumb stuff. That what they do.
Y'all should see my face. I mean, we really have to get on a point where we can at least be streaming. I don't think I wasn't going out there to find a mate or anything like that, but it's just interesting.
You winning? Hopefully. Yeah, but the only reason I started talking because you said some stuff that I know about. You said that dude was saying nigga and stuff, and I'm like, I play NBA 2K all the time, and the white folks that get on NBA 2K, they come a dime in a dozen. Sometimes you'll find some cool white people, but majority of the time, when I play the video game, I find some people saying nigga. The first thing they say on the mic is nigga. They don't do nothing else. And I've been playing that game for 3 years, but I'm gonna stop playing it soon when I get some other shit going. But I be talking shit to them. But the black people on the game, they help the white person, and I just be outcast as fuck. And I just talk shit to all they ass. I be 4v1 in their ass. They be quitting the game because I be talking so much shit. But I'm on Clubhouse.
Okay, so what are we talking about?
I'm putting you on game. That's what we talking about. You don't play 2K. This is just a learning thing, so you won't have to go through it. If you was to cut on the game and play it, then you will see it. But if you don't want to cut on the game and play it, you ain't got to see it. You can just be okay, this is what he said, so this is what it is, and I already know what's gonna happen if I cut that shit on. So if you cut it on, you be like, oh, I know how to move already. You can't even play me. But if you sit up in this bitch and act like a nigga ain't saying nothing, you cut that shit on and that shit start happening, you gonna be like, damn, you calling me a nigga? You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be in that situation. And then you're gonna be another nigga that have to come through, try to talk shit for you, or you gonna be talking shit, but you a woman, so it ain't gonna hit the same. They just gonna use that shit as they gonna use that shit. Cause it's mostly dudes on that game. That's all I'm saying. Oh, the mailman pulling up. I know this nigga.
Well, did you say that you were 28? Or in your late 20s? Because you look like you're around 18 in your picture.
Okay, I did want to play this clip real quick. What they've learned about the transcript. Give me a second. I gotta get music. Okay, I didn't get a chance to listen on, but we do have a bunch of transcripts that the audios, and I'm not gonna be able to play them till later, or we can play them at least as well. But they got them at the Department of Justice, obviously not the Department of Justice, but the DOJ website. Let me go ahead and play what NBC News has as far as what they've heard and what they've learned.
Ghislaine Maxwell, in her own words.
I never witnessed the president in any inappropriate setting in any way.
Describing her interactions with President Trump decades ago.
Oh yeah, I fuck with Trump. That boy solid.
She also says she does not believe former President Clinton did anything inappropriate either, while interacting with Jeffrey Epstein, who would later become a convicted sex offender. Over 2 days last month, Maxwell spoke with Deputy Attorney General Todd Blanche, who was once one of President Trump's personal lawyers.
Are you meeting with us today? We're really just meeting. I'm not promising to do anything.
The White House has been facing mounting pressure to release more information about the investigation into Epstein, who the Justice Department concluded died by suicide while awaiting trial in 2019. Conspiracy theories have swirled that he was murdered to cover up a client list.
Did you know of the existence of any such list? There is no list.
Maxwell was asked about what she thinks happened.
I do not believe he died by suicide.
Still, she insists that Epstein likely would not have been targeted by someone outside the prison.
If it is indeed murder, I believe it was an internal situation.
Maxwell serving 20 years as Epstein's co-conspirator in the sex trafficking of young women, though her attorney says she's innocent. Also today, the Justice Department turned over the first batch of its Epstein files to Congress in response to a subpoena.
I'm in support of keeping it open. Innocent people shouldn't be hurt, but I'm in support of keeping it totally open. I couldn't care less. You got a lot of people that could be mentioned in those files and don't deserve to be. Some people, because he knew everybody in Palm Beach.
Gabe Gutierrez joins us now from the White House. Gabe, could Ghislaine Maxwell be pardoned here?
Gotti, several survivors of Epstein's crimes and their families are vehemently against that. But today, Maxwell's attorney argued that his client was a scapegoat after Epstein died in prison. The president recently said that he was allowed to pardon her, but no one had asked him. Gotti.
Gabe Gutierrez of the White House. Gabe, thank you.
That's it, yeah.
Tonight, Lionel Menendez making his case for freedom to a California.
Hey, niggas watch YouTube. I think everybody in here watch YouTube. Like, I don't know why you even playing it. That shit ain't. That's some regular shit. When niggas chilling, they cut that shit on. Check that shit out.
Did y'all hear me at all? Or anything?
No, we heard that damn fucking shit through the intercom.
The intercom, that's what they have at school, guys, the intercom.
So y'all didn't hear the newspaper article? News article?
Yeah, it was about gasoline.
Yeah. He said he heard it through the intercom.
That's why I thought it was funny, because that's where you hear it in high school.
Yeah, he's a high school kid. So what do y'all think? Like, do you think that she, like, doctored her answers so, because she knows that she's under scrutiny right now and this may be her chance of getting her...
Absolutely. This is her, she thinks that this is her get out of jail free card, her pardon. She's gonna lie and lie, of course. I think somebody last night in here said, or somewhere today, that there's going to be some press conference with the victims this week. And I don't know where that came from, that information. I'm going to try to find that, because that will be really interesting to hear. I'll see about it.
And that's the problem. I mean, coming in there and lying is not going to do her any good with all these people still alive to go in there and tell their truth. It's just ridiculous. Do people think this shit out, or they just come up with a plan and think everybody else is going to lay down? If I know that I'm a liar, if I know that I've done so much damage to so many people who are still alive, and I'm literally going to try to pretend like it never happened, that I'm going to rewrite fucking history, I don't get that part. I really am absolutely stunned.
Well, remember that they're all watching him do it. So, when the guy in charge is doing it 24/7, it's pretty easy to think, well, I'll just do the same thing. That's that, what's that woman with the alternative news, the alternative facts? I mean, this has been coming for years. So, yeah, they figure may as well just say, well, I didn't see anything, I didn't hear anything, I wasn't there. It doesn't matter. There's no reality. But that's why I want to find out about that press conference, because I would really love to hear them be able to speak.
Yeah, just like Trump yesterday, it's all about lying. It's all about who can tell the best lies and what lies can be believed. Because he straight up lied yesterday when he said that he didn't know nothing about the raid that was going on at his ex-homie's house. It's just like, literally, and I guess everybody dumb. We might be dumb. A lot of us are dumb, but it was just amazing.
Yeah, fucking Adams. Yeah, he has clipped a lot of my shit. He's an annoying F word.
Yep.
He's an annoying N word F word.
Yeah, he's an annoying F word N word.
The Wednesday, September 3rd, they said there's going to be a press conference for the victims to speak out.
Side note, Southwest Airlines will begin requiring plus-size passengers
because I'm filming all this. So like when Adams gives his little speeches with his Darren the Hood
so you guys better get in the gym or
he's giving me a lot of
extra
content.
job.
I'm not wasting my time over here. I'm filming everything all these idiots say.
They're also going to have people purchase for their baggage. If you bring extra baggage, you're going to have to pay for it.
I know.
They're
crazy.
They're just going to implement a baggage. They didn't have a baggage policy at first.
Correct.
Wait, you're going to do what?
They're just their carry-on, how they used to have it, that they doing away with it.
Yeah, so free carry-on.
So now you have to pay just like everybody else.
Did you know, just
Stay with the government for the rest of my life.
I love Southwest. They got started flying the Texas Triangle, Austin, Houston, Dallas, and their advertisement in the 70s was, if you were to take a trip on any of these airplanes for the Triangle, you would get a $30 ticket and a handle of premium liquor. Until the TABC, or Texas Alcohol Beverage Commission, was like, hey, you can't actually do that. But that was how the airline got started, advertising premium liquor for people.
John Kitover.
Dig deep into your pockets, Julian.
So they're really going to get rid of...
So you don't care about the fat people having about 2 seats. Just fuck that. Just the carry. You only give a fuck about the carry-on.
I mean, I don't know what to think about the fat people having to buy an extra seat. I would like it if they didn't have to. That seems like it'd be a better way to operate.
They're gonna lose their popularity with them too, because that's why I only fly them because of that policy. So now there's no reason to no more. And that's why the people that fuck with them. They don't have people stupid. When you get rid of why people start messing with you, you lose it.
Those seats
are so narrow on Southwest. You know, they're very narrow seats. And I don't consider myself skinny and I don't consider myself fat, but I don't feel comfortable like I do on like JetBlue or Delta. Yeah, I could see if I was a little overweight, I'd have to get 2 seats. I could feel that. You know, they are very narrow.
Are they being accused of being discriminatory by charging for the second seat if somebody's obese? Or are they
What
just
really
allowed to do
upsets
that
them
because
all
it's
is
a
when I do
business
these
decision? I mean,
fundraiser
they're-
rooms and
otherwise
people
they're-
are actually
I've seen
donating.
people
It
let
drives
do
the
it's
haters
a business
crazy.
decision, and that certain airlines, other airlines also have a policy of making people purchase 2 seats. I'm just not sure which ones.
Yeah.
Bitch, shut up.
Like anybody cares who any loser is on this app, as if it matters. One person is trying to organize and bring some glory and
But anyway, it was the original
some
story
order
that
to
you're
the
going to have
to the
to start
clubhouse
paying for
streets,
your.
and it's just a ghetto. This is
bring
literally
on
a ghetto.
luggage. I didn't hear that part of it.
Well, the original story was that overweight people were going to have to pay double the seats, and then I said they're also having to pay extra for their baggage. Like, you can bring on 1 free check-on, but after that, you're going to have to pay for it.
I think that's the way it's been. You can only have one free bag you can carry with you, and anything checked has to be paid for. I mean,
Yeah, from what I understand, it's a fairly standard part of the airline industry.
So what are we talking about in here, Lisa? What's the news?